The other things that were there.
Oh, you're at table. Yeah. Lydia, she's
Are you ever going to do the Columbia magazines?
yes, we have to print another one. So I'll be doing that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Miss reading.
I know.
All right. Wasn't that an amazing dinner? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to be here, strumming in the desert with my wife Lydia, who didn't have to drive me. We came down this morning, and I have some things to share with you. We're lucky that Chris Wu from Ohana Ukulele, the son of Lewis, is here with us today to debut a new instrument called an Ekolu ukulele. And Ekolu in Hawaiian means three Ekolu. And so it's an Ekolu SK ukulele, a soprano. And this is a project that has been in the works for 3 years. And today we're debuting it thanks to Bernadette for allowing me to share this with you. The origin, I'm going to be real quick because I only have 45 minutes, but the origin came from Mongolia when I was doing a project with Mongolian tribes in Inner Mongolia, a project called Between the Sky and Prairie. And I was there with my ukulele, my tiny tenor, playing the beautiful grasslands and enjoying this collaboration with traditional Mongolian musicians who play horsehead fiddle. How many of you have heard of a horsehead fiddle? How many of you have been to Mongolia? Oh, okay. It was my first time there, Pull&Bear, which is 26 miles from the Russian border. And they also have traditional instruments called a dashpulur and tabushur, which are 3-string instruments. And I was there with my ukulele. We're playing in the key of G, and I'm thinking, well, chords are made up of triads, so why do I have 4 strings? Because I'm always doubling a note. So wouldn't it be efficient to make an ukulele with 3 strings, which eliminates the whole high G, low G argument? Because there's no G. So all we have is C, E, and A, and if you play a reentrant tuned ukulele, a traditionally tuned ukulele with a high G. Anybody play high G? Oh yeah. Okay, right. Well, it has the same range. Sounds the same. As a reentrant tuned ukulele. And I found it to be incredibly efficient on both the advanced side of music and the beginners. Because when you're teaching, anybody teach ukulele? Okay, and to kids and adults, right? And the hardest chord to play on ukulele is, well, when we play in the keys of C, F, and G, right? So B flat, right, is not a lot of fun to play on a ukulele for a kid or for someone picking up the instrument for the first time. What the Ekolu does is eliminates all the doubled notes, and you play all the chords the same way. So my B flat chord is just 2 fingers, and I'm playing a B flat chord. So all the chords in standard ukulele keys are about the same level of difficulty. Like the B flat doesn't prohibit you from playing in the key of F, or it doesn't sound funny because it's easy. So I thought, wow, this is really cool for beginners. Then I discovered, when I was doing a call for the San Francisco Jazz Festival, they said, do you teach workshops, like jazz workshops? And I said, yes, I can teach a jazz workshop. So I'm on Zoom, thinking as fast as I can, but what would I teach? And what if I presented the idea of teaching someone how to play jazz in 2 minutes? Doesn't sound like it makes sense, right? Because we have all the harmonic minor scales, melodic minor scales, we have modes, we have diminished, whole tone, all this stuff. A lot of theory goes into playing jazz music, and I looked at the book that everyone is studying, and there's jazz tunes in there, and there are chords like G minor 6, A minor 7, flat 5, and things that take a little while to understand, years actually, to do in 12 keys. Well, on an Ekolu, you can play all of the 2-5, all of the jazz chords with 1 finger, just 1 finger. So 2 months ago, I was in Potter County doing a residency with 6 elementary schools, and I taught grade schoolers how to play autumn leaves. People who have never played before. So what I'd like to share with you, because you already understand the ukulele, is how easy it is. There's a lot of theory behind it, which we will not cover at all. We're just going to play autumn leaves, and we're going to have the band, Bernadette, and everyone come up, and Nolan, and come and play this song with us. And I'll show you how to play all the chords. How does that sound? Okay. So we have 2 Ekolu on each table. These are brand new instruments straight from the NAM show. They just got shipped that Chris put out. And please tune them again because they're brand new, so the strings are going to keep slipping. And the tuning for this is just your C, E, and A strings. C, E, and A. So it doesn't have a G string. Okay? All right. So the jazz progression, the ubiquitous jazz progression is, anybody know?
151.
Close. 251. 251, and that means a 2 minor chord, a 5 dominant chord, and a 1 major chord. You do this in like major and minor keys, in all 12 keys all over the neck. Okay? And on an Ekolu, we can accomplish this by just barring the strings. So if you look at your chart, everybody got their autumn leaves chart out?
Anyone not hit one of these? Anyone not hit one of these?
Okay, let's bar our 3rd fret. Now if you don't have an Ekolu, just take out your regular ukulele. Take out your ukulele and do not play your G string. Okay? So just don't play your G string. And what I do sometimes when I'm plucking and I don't want to play my G string is I just put my thumb on it and I rest it on my G string. Okay, everybody bar your 3rd fret like this and strum it. Okay, and don't play your G string. Just bar. Ichigen, nigen, sangen, sanseto. All right, everybody got that? And as you see in the chart, you'll see above the chord C minor 7, above it you see the number 3. That just means you bar your 3rd fret. Does that make everybody okay so far?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then the chord changes to F9, and we stay on the 3rd fret. So we're still playing the same chord, but we're actually playing the 7th, 9th, and 5th of an F dominant chord. Okay? Now, when the chord changes to E flat major 7, no, B flat. B flat major 7, all we do is slide up to the 5th fret and bar. Okay? So now we're playing a D minor triad, which is a B flat major 7 chord. For example, if Conrad plays a C on the bass, ready? And we all strum our, barring the 3rd fret, let's strum it, and that's a C minor, right? Now if Conrad changes the bass note to F, and let's play the same chord, 3rd fret, and that's an F9. Now slide up 2 frets to bar 5, and Conrad will play a B flat, and that's B flat major 7. See how we did that? So we're playing 2, 5, 1 in the key of B flat. The 2 is the C minor chord, the F is the 5 chord, and B flat is the 1 chord with 1 finger. Okay, now let's slide up to the 10th fret and bar. And when Conrad plays an E flat, we're playing an E flat major 7 chord. Okay? I mean, E flat major 7 chord. Now, how many of you play A minor 7 flat 5? All right. Okay, let's go back to the 3rd fret. Bar the 3rd fret, and then Conrad plays an A, and play the C minor. That is an A minor 7 flat 5, which is a 2 chord in the key of G minor, right? G, A. Now let's play a D9, just let go, and strum the strings. And he plays a D, we're playing a D9. Okay? And finally, let's go back to the 10th fret and bar it, and we'll play a G. That's it. So as you can see, we can play 2-5-1, the ubiquitous jazz chord progression in all 12 keys, in major keys and minor keys with one finger. So if you're a vocalist and you want to sing a jazz song, this is how you do it, without thinking. Any questions? Okay, now, what kind of rhythm do we play? Well, for jazz guitar, usually they just use the flesh of their finger, or if you're Lyle Ritz, you use a felt pick. Lyle Ritz check him out, he's a very famous jazz ukulele player. He was also a bass player in the Wrecking Crew, amazing musician, super funny guy. So you just use the flesh of your thumb, and you just do quarter notes like this. Just the flesh of your thumb, not your fingernail. And you come up with a sound like this. Does that sound like jazz? Yeah? So that's what a guitar player does in a big band or an ensemble. Like that. So that's the pattern we'll play. Pretty simple, huh? Okay, so we should do it kind of slowly. Let's just do the first 8 bars. So we're gonna do 4 of the C minor 7. So 1, 2, 3, then F7, 2, 3, then go to the 5th fret, then go to 10th fret, 3rd fret, and then no frets, and 10th fret. Now let's add the melody, Bernadette. 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 10th fret. Back to the 3rd fret, A minor 7 flat 5, and 0, and 10th fret. Keep going, let's go. Again, and 3rd fret. That's the end of my class. Thank you all for coming tonight. Hope you had a wonderful time. So that's how you play jazz. And now you can play any jazz song. The one chord that this Ekolu cannot do with one finger is called an augmented chord. But who cares? It doesn't matter because you only see it once in a great while, and you can always play a regular chord instead of an augmented chord. But the theory behind this is understanding everything about jazz and then simplifying it to what only matters, the 3 essential notes, defining notes in a chord. Does anyone have any questions? No? Okay, now this other thing, so as I learn about this instrument, this is my favorite instrument to play now, because I started on piano and then classical guitar and all this other stuff, but it plays the same in all 12 keys. So if you're a singer, and I'll show this, demonstrate this a little bit tomorrow when we do she's always a woman in the key of E flat. And it changes keys every couple bars in the bridge and stuff, but nobody plays that song. And if they do, they're going to transpose it to F or D or an ukulele key. But this plays the same in all 12 keys. So if you're a vocalist and you just want to play songs like this and not think about moving your fingers around in different shapes, this is the way to do it. Another thing you can do, so everybody bar your 3rd fret and play your C minor chord. What's amazing about this is I cannot just bar the chord, but I can play every single melody note in that chord because all my fingers are free, right? So if I have a C minor chord and I want to do a fill, I can play the 5th fret of the 1st string, put your ring finger, that's the 9th, that's a D note. Now use your pinky and play the 6th fret of the 1st string. Okay? So now I have 3 melody notes. I can play C minor, but I can go da, 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 right? Okay, now put your pinky down on the 6th fret of the middle string. 6th fret, middle, 2nd string. Like this, right? Now put your ring finger down on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Okay? Now, so now I have 6 melody notes. Am I making sense so far? So I'm barring the 3rd fret, and I can play on the 1st string, 3, 5, 6. On the 2nd string, I can play 3, 5, 6. And then on the 3rd string, I can play the 5th fret. So I'm playing a C minor chord like this, and I'm going. Oh. Every single melody note on a C minor chord. Just like that, because my hand is free. Now if I were holding 4 strings like this, I can't do any of those, right? Or if I'm barring like this, I can't play any melodies. So this idea, I think the term is like chord melody or something like that. And it's kind of hard to do with 4 strings. With 3 strings, it's nothing. It's so easy to do. Go to a B flat major 7 chord, so go 5th fret, and then we'll kind of play a B flat in the bass. And then if I put my middle finger down on the 6th fret, and then my pinky down on the 8th fret, and then if I put my middle finger down on the 2nd string, 6th fret, and on the 8th fret. So I have this on the 3rd string, 7th fret. So as I play this B flat major 7 chord or B minor chord, I have every note in the scale. So I can play B flat major 7. So you can do fills while you're singing. Melodically, because your hand is doing something so basic, you have all 3 fingers, these 3 fingers, to play any melody note in any part of the chord. So chord melody stuff is really simple. There's nothing to it. Lydia also handed out a chord chart to all of you, and that's a gift from us. It comes with every Ekolu from Ohana. This is a Romero Creations tiny tenor, the first Ekolu that was built 3 years ago. And then we made a soprano version called a vintage soprano Ekolu the following year. And this year we came up with the Ohana student model Ekolu that will be in classrooms, because sharing this with kids, it's empowering, it's not difficult to do, and every time you play a triad, you're not doubling any notes, so it's really the easiest way to get started making music. So that's a gift for all of you. It has every triad you need to play any song in any key on there, and the easiest way to do it. There's a lot more I can explain about it, but why don't we just jam Autumn Leaves together just to have some fun. But before we do that, let me do one more thing. Alrighty, so I also left these out, four shakuleles on each table. This is also an Ohana instrument. It's called the shakulele because I record a lot of percussion, and I bought every kind of tube, this and that kind of shaker, and they're all plastic. And I like to record acoustic music, and I want wood and that organic sound. So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how to play this. Spruce is a little brighter. I mean, these are spruce and mahogany. So as you can see, the sides are mahogany and spruce, or spruce and mahogany. And they have a really nice natural sound. So this is what I use to record and play with. So now what we're going to do first is called a backbeat. So I usually play a shaker from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So imagine 10 o'clock here and 2 o'clock here. So the idea is you can imagine all the beads being thrown in a direction, and you catch them all at once, like that. Roll. Okay. Roll. Yeah. 1, 2. And a backbeat always happens on 2 and 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now for a different tone, you can use the side of it. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're playing a ballad, like a slower song, you could use it lengthwise like this and have a longer throw. So you hear the beads slide on the instrument. It goes like this. You hear it? It has a little bit of slide. Okay. So that's the basic in a song. Da, 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 2, 3, 4, 1, like that, right? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 1. Yeah. Okay. Now we can do an 8th note. So we're gonna go down, away from you, 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So down, 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 So anytime there's a whole note, we do this. Now we can do it side. Okay, now the reason why there's 2 different shakuleles is because I use 2 at once when I play. So I'll use this as a backbeat. For instance, if I'm going 1, or boom, bam, 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 bam. So when you drop a shaker like this, it's called a kashishi. C-A-X-I-X-I. Like that. And it has a little shk. So it makes a nice backbeat. And what I'm playing with this hand is called a clave pattern. Now, how many of you are married? Okay, so you have one of these? You have one of these here? Okay. So what we do with the wedding ring, if you guys are engaged or just like jewelry, you can do this anyway. So a clave, or have you seen them before? They're like two wooden sticks like this, and when you hit them together, they sound like this. Right? But if you're married or engaged, you can do it like this. Right? So what I do is I put my thing on my middle finger, like this, and I shake the shaker. Like that. So you can make different sounds with them, like this, and shaking. Right? So it takes a little practice. Okay, and finally, before we do the jam, so you can either play Ekolu or play with these, but I'm going to show you the most complex pattern to play with two shakers, okay? So playing in 3 is really hard because when you play in 4, it's like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and like that, right? When you play in 3, the accents are here, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Pretty hard, right? So what we're gonna do is play that pattern that we were doing before, like this. Dun, 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 like that. But the other hand is gonna go ba 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 ba. So, okay, so you gotta videotape this if you want to, because you're not gonna learn it. Okay, watch this, okay? So it looks like this, right? I go. Okay, so this hand is going bump, 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 bump. And as you can see, I'm holding them in different ways. So I'm using the side spruce for one tone, and I'll use this for a different tone. Or you can use a long one this way. Like that. So that's a really cool way to move. I'm gonna do it really slow, okay? So everybody, if you can, take turns using 2 shakers, okay? Watch this. So I'm gonna go away, together. So yeah, away together. Then I come back with my right hand, and then I switch and switch, and then away. Together, together. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, switch, switch, away, together, together, 2, switch, switch, 2, and away, and switch, switch, and like that. So, yeah, this is really cool what you can do. And then if you can incorporate this. All right, so now for our last 10 minutes, who's gonna play that triplet pattern? No. let's jam autumn leaves together. So if you have a regular ukulele and want to play it, just use your C, E, and A strings. If you have a shaker lele or 2, you can either play a backbeat, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or you can play this pattern, a hi-hat pattern. Okay? And if you you guys are a little bit more advanced with your ukulele, when we're doing this, instead of just going like this, you can go boom, bum, boom, bum. Sometimes, if you want to go bum, boom, add that. And if you're really more advanced, so this class, I try to make it so if you're actually, this is too easy for you, then you can add the other stuff. That's why I showed you all the melody notes in each of the chords. So you can go ba, 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 and you can add fills and do like that around. And also feel free to sing along, because I'm going to leave the microphone here for Yoshi to sing the melody too. All right? And we're going to take solos and have fun, and we'll just jam, okay? All righty. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Was that fun? All right. I want to thank Chris for all these wonderful instruments, for making them a reality, because we wouldn't have these things to play if it weren't for Ohana and Romero Creations. And thank you all for, I hope it was it fun? So music can be simple, yeah? It can be really easy. Break it down to its simplest components and put it back together. But great job!
Daniel, stay here with us. Yes, okay. So Daniel Ho is not only an instrument designer and a music producer and a 6-time Grammy Award winning musician. He's also a mentor, and he's been messaging me with ideas and inspiration and things that he thinks would do well for me. And I never asked. He's just been pouring into me, and I'm so grateful, Daniel, for that. I really, really appreciate that. I teared up when you got here. So happy. And I almost fainted when Daniel and Pepe Romero Jr. invited me to be a feature at the first ever annual Oceanside Ukulele Festival, which is coming October 10. The event will be at the Oceanside Public Library, and it's free admission. Yeah. So please plan on being there. I will also email you, like I've been communicating with you. Now to close out the night, let's turn to Bad Moon Rising. Ready, we're gonna do the intro. Then our lead singer Adrian will take it away. I'm so proud of you. Let's practice the intro just to make sure we're in the groove. 1, 2, intro. A, B, C. B, A, B, So I would like for you to do this. And then on the next beat, normal strumming. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. The reason for that is that you're marking where you're going to see, I see, I see, I hear. You're going to mark that, okay? Let's try the intro. 1, 2, ready, I hope you had fun today. I packed a week worth of workshops into a day. Thank you so much for enduring the heat. It got toasty. You sweated out all your toxins. Now you're refreshed. It has been an honor to have you here today. Tomorrow at 9, you may come if you would like to hear me play with my worship team leader. If not, at 10, everything starts. By the way, you don't need to be Christian to come and enjoy music. You just need to love music. That's all. That's all. And everyone is welcome. And it's just an opportunity for me to show you the local musicians. These are the musicians who are not local. So now you can hear some of the locals. We'll have coffee and Mexican sweet bread. So if you like the Mexican food, you like the Mexican sweet bread. You can stick around, hang out. The binders are along the wall. All have the same sheet music. So if you want to jam with your friends, jam with your friends. But you're probably tired, so if you don't go, it's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Before you head out, let me make sure that I give you your shirt. Because I couldn't find a good time to hand them out. So Jaime, if you can start opening the box for me. And I have my binder here with your shirt sizes. Happy has an announcement. ¿Cómo le hacemos?
Group photo.
¿Seguro? Okay. We would like to do a group photo. So if you can give us 5 minutes to clear the stage and we'll all squeeze in together. Is that okay? Yes? Okay. That'll give me a chance to get the shirts together and everything. Thank you, thank you. If you're interested in buying a shaker lele, if you're interested in the shaker leles and the Ekolu, they are over there in the merch area. Shaker leles and Ekolu are here in the merch area. Thank you.
Don't forget to get some Girl Scout cookies on your way out. I got mine. I got it, Daddy. Daddy, where do you put around?
Well, a lot of people.
Ever have a grandson that
Please grab your ukuleles and come take a seat or stand next to me. Just grab your ukulele. Take a seat, grab your instrument, join us.
Done it here.
Oh, hey, Avery, let's get in the picture. Stand next to her in the front.
Oh, thank you. Okay, it's test.
I looked away.
He's not ready yet.
Okay. It's okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. ¿Quieres hacerla de la que ponen los ukuleles o alguna?
Oh yeah, if you want to be funny, but don't block the face of the person behind you. Yeah, you're gonna flex.
Oops, sorry.
Make sure you're not blocking anyone behind
Fireball.
Silly face, silly
Okay.
face.
3. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. One more. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Exactly.
We don't need to also sit on out.
Filling. I had to cut it off.
Oh
I finished talking with you and I saw them and I literally like ran to get.
You're very loyal. I've been very consistent. I think I've been consistent pretty much since the beginning. And I feel like it's I joined him, but I haven't had time. I joined him recently.
Qué bonito está esto. Este eres tú, este no eres tú, ¿verdad? Está bello como
Aquí está en Instagram o en Facebook
Yeah. I want to learn
Andrea es mi esposa. Yo soy Javier. Hicimos una. De hecho, ahorita ella estaba aquí, se fue a otra vez. No, se fue
over my life is more schedule.
Did you get the t-shirt?
Sí, nada más que pero ninguna de esas. No, ni estoy pensando en eso, yo estoy atento a las cosas.
Put it in front of my face. I did one bite. Yeah, I'm getting fat on the one. It's not because of alcohol or just the cupcakes. I figured out. Or the 3 tacos. Do you believe this?
Gracias. Ahora me chiquito porque me están esperando en casa. Me están estrellando. Sí, tengo 2 niños acá. Entonces, sí. Nietos. Okay. Sí.
Where? Right there. Oh. So this is for me, right? It is now.
This is the men's size. That's the
Oh, that's the men's one? Which one's more masculine?
I saw the men wearing this one.
I actually like this one better on him.
Wait, do I have to wear this for the next group thing? And get... Okay. I will have to wear this. The things I'll do.
That one is like a little. It's I think it's
Yeah, because it's plastic. So. The things I'll do for you too.
I will say bye to you now.
You never heard of Skull Crusher Mountain Dew?
I don't know what happened. It sounds very pretty.
It's about this scientist who had something, but it's really funny stuff. And he's explaining, you know. Yes. I can just have pony money.
Good night.
See you tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see you about online. But you stay. You stay. Oh, don't work on the straight Oh, yes, yes, welcome. She will let me know, definitely.